welcome to this week's chat with Showbiz. Today I have with me Reshma, Doherty, and Tarun. Hi guys.
Hey.
Hello again. And before we move on to your forte, Tasneem, I just want to give a big shout out to all our viewers. Thank you so much for commenting, suggesting last week's chat. Tarun and I went head to head last time. We were on conflicting sides.
But you know what, Reshma, that's okay. And it's okay if we disagree. And it's also okay if viewers comment and disagree as well. I welcome any viewpoint.
Yeah, you guys were great, and we loved all the feedback from all of you guys, so keep it coming. We'd love to hear what your thoughts are on this week's chat. Today, we're talking about movies that turned 20 years old in 2020. So basically films that released in the year 2000. We're going to pick our favorite, each of ours. So Reshma, let's start with you. What's your favorite movie from the year 2000?
You know, when you sent me the list, boy, that was quite a bit of nostalgia. 20 years ago, where's time gone? Okay, so let's begin with, I'll start with Hollywood. Hollywood, my favorite was Miss Congeniality. And that was because I totally related to Sandra Bullock's character. 100 years ago, I won a beauty pageant and I fell on stage. So I totally could relate to her being that person. And I just love Sandra Bullock always. I'm a fan. For Bollywood, I liked Fizza. Fizza was, you know, at that time, 20 years ago, it was a tale about the modern Muslim. It was around Reshma Kapoor, who was, you know, the protagonist in a way. And Hrithik and her had a different kind of equation. They played brother and sister. And then I liked, of course, my beautiful Sushmita Sen had that item number that blew up, you know, Mehboob Mere.
My favorite movie is this movie called What Women Want. It's a movie with Mel Gibson, Helen Hunt. It's about this male chauvinist who, you know, he doesn't understand women, gets these powers to like understand their thoughts. And the reason why I like this movie, because it reminds me what I don't want. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm all for women's rights and empowerment, but I'm also for Desi male rights as well. You know, like we don't have to be beta males. Like we don't have to be pressured into getting married. Like we can live our own life and we can actually, you know, do self-actualization, accomplish, achieve. Like that's what we do best. So this is a great reminder. I recommend it to all families to watch, especially young teenagers.
What do women want?
I mean, I think they want, it's a good guy, like a partner, you know, like me.
Oh, well, that's good. And you're still single?
Yeah, you know, by choice, Reshma, because you know what? This is what I had to do to achieve, to reach my goals, you know, and I think that movie is a great example of that.
Well, we're telling all the single girls out there, Tarun is available and he's a nice guy, even though his opinions may not always be at par, but he's a good guy.
Thank you.
Do you have a Bollywood movie?
I think that comes pretty good, only because Sunil Shetty and Shilpa Shetty are in it, and I'm a Shetty. So you know, I think it's the best movie probably ever made.
Which one?
Dhadkan.
Dhadkan. Oh, actually, that has great music too.
My favorite Bollywood movie is Hera Fairy from the year 2000. I love that movie. It's so funny, and I think even now the jokes still work. It was actually one of Priyadarshan's first Hindi movie, and it's the one that put him on the map. And it's like a movie that changed Akshay Kumar and Sunil Shetty's action hero look to like a comedic hero, and I loved it. But in Hollywood, one of my top 3 all-time favorite movies ever is Castaway, and that released in the year 2000. And I love that movie. I think that movie shows that Tom Hanks can carry an entire movie without ever talking and basically doing a whole bunch of nothing because he's just that fantastic. The love story and the acting in that movie is just one of my all-time favorites.
You know, I'm a huge Tom Hanks fan, but I didn't really like that movie. I kind of thought it was too slow. I did watch it for him, but I wasn't too great a fan. But, you know.
Yeah, I think for me, by the end, when the love story comes back all around and it's so tragic, but it's so beautiful at the same time, that really gets to me every single time I cry.
I think it was great. I mean, he had a volleyball that didn't talk. That's like the perfect companion. I mean, no fights, no arguments, you know? I mean, I gotta get a volleyball.
Okay, guys, well, that was great. And we want to hear from everybody else. What was your favorite movie from the year 2000 that turned 20 this year? There are a lot to choose from. So we'd love to hear from you. Please like the video. And of course, don't forget to follow us. Bye, guys.